What's up, guys? This is Jeremy with the Arkansas CW, and today I'm here with Gabriel Durham, the winner of the Knowledge is Out There, Solution is in You contest from the Native American Culture Celebration. Gabriel, how's it going, man?
Doing great. I'm really excited to be here.
Good, great to have you. Great to have you. So this contest was to bring about, solutions and ideas for the better of our future. So can you give me a brief synopsis of what your essay was about?
Sure. It was a pretty big essay for the contest, so I went pretty far out. But long story short, the essay talks about what I call broken circles, where I see resources or flow of things that are just kind of bottlenecked or stopped, whether that's plastic not breaking down, it's kind of bottlenecked in the oceans, or the way we use our energy, for example. So long story short, I just propose a way to phase out single-use plastic to be replaced with biodegradable alternatives, obviously in a non-medical setting. So we're talking mostly food production stuff. And then using the same infrastructure we presently use for plastic recycling and converting it to a nationwide curbside composting program. I essentially say, let's phase out the plastic, replace it with biodegradable alternatives, compost those biodegradable things, and then use that nationwide compost initiative to supercharge nature as a way to help clean our air and water versus curtailing industry. It's a way to kind of supercharge nature the same way that industry has been supercharged.
Now, Gabriel, judging from your essay, which was magnificent, by the way, this seems like something that you're very, very passionate about. So can you tell me, has this always been an area that you wanted to make a difference in?
Yeah, I've been passionate about this since I was very little. I grew up in an interesting environment where I was spending my normal school years here in Houston, but every summer I would live up in teepees in Wyoming with my father and adopted Native American family. And while I was up there, I didn't have necessarily running water or air conditioning or anything like that. So everything we did was very efficient and clean, and I was in nature all of the time. But then I was coming back to the city and seeing a totally different lifestyle. And so that juxtaposition was something I grew up in my whole life that I've always been curious about fixing. And I don't really like to think of things as us or them. That's another big part of the paper, is that this idea of othering, of like, this is our way and this is their way, is part of the problem, and that we need to be merging the ways we think more. And that's one reason why it's been important to me since I was little, because I grew up in the cities and on the res and teepees.
Now, you were the winner of the all ages bracket. So can you tell me, how does that feel for you personally?
Amazing. It really is, because I've been writing for a while. I have a master's degree and these kinds of things. I've been writing most of my life, and it never really gotten anywhere. I've had blogs, I've had presentations, I've even got a published medical paper, and none of those really went anywhere. No attention, anything like that. And I was getting pretty burnt out, especially after the pandemic and everything, and getting older and starting a family. And to have this breakthrough and be the first paper I've written that actually has generated these kinds of interviews and wins. It's an amazing feeling, very validating after all this hard work.
All right, so moving forward, what knowledge do you hope for people to gain and take away upon reading your essay?
The main thing I hope they take from it is that nature-based solutions are incredibly important. So many things in sustainability right now are product-based or capital-based. It's always some new water bottle that's going to lower your carbon footprint, some new composting machine to put on your counter to help you do it at home. It's all gadgets, it's all doodads, it's all things that somebody has invented that inevitably will either break or go bad, or something new will replace them that's even better than them. And that's what's got us here in the first place, that entire thinking. But nothing cleans the air better than trees. Nothing prevents soil erosion better than the roots of native grasses. Nothing spreads pollen and seeds better than birds and bees. They all exist already. They've already been, built for us, for lack of a better term, by nature itself. It's spontaneous. And I really want to refocus us on nature itself. And instead of using those resources to build some new thing, take the same money, take the same carbon, take the same nitrogen and oxygen and water, and put it back in the earth, and it will do way more work than we can do. And we can take a break instead of coming up with some new job.
All right, Gabriel, before we get out of here, man, is there anywhere else that people can go to find out more about this subject matter, or about you and the other bodies of work that you've done previously?
Yeah, I actually just built a website. It's called nintozen.com. So that's nintozen.com. That's because I also do a lot of meditation and mindfulness work because I think they're connected. Just for a blurb about what I'm really moving towards is I look at the connection between, mystical systems and how to regenerate the planet. So one of those things is meditation to reduce your carbon footprint. Because I like to point out to people that when you're meditating, you're not paying Netflix, you're not using any electricity, you're not spending any money at the bar, you're not even buying a new bike or running a 20-gallon bath. If you can learn how to rest and meditate, it's the lowest carbon footprint you can have. And guess what? It also takes care of your anxiety. So you don't have to buy so many things to calm you down. It's an energy revolution. We're always talking about green energy. One of the best energetic revolution things you can do is learn how to be still, And so I talk about these kinds of things a lot. And so that's where you can find me, whether it's my meditation writings, spiritual writings, or my hardcore sustainability science writings, all at nintozen.com.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you for being here.
Thank you. And the last I'll say is I'm also on Twitter at the same handle. So it's just at nintozen on Twitter. And I'd love to get some more followers there.